Hey, what's up, Big Brother fans? I am back with my latest episode in review and recap. This episode is from 9/9/2014. September 9th episode. I want to say this is episode number 35 of the season. Basically, I do a review and recap of the entire episode. Literally, I watch it, I type it, and I recite it. So, if that doesn't sound like something that interests you, I'd recommend checking out the next video from somebody else, but if you're interested in my recap and review, then this is the video for you. So literally, like, I get Notepad up on my computer, and I type everything that happens. Yeah, so I don't want to spoil anyone's experience with Big Brother. I'm a big fan of it, obviously. I do this for, like, every episode for every season. So, yeah, I don't want to ruin anyone's experience. So if you don't want to watch spoilerific review, then pause it and go somewhere else. So previously on Big Brother, it's a double eviction week. Nicole and Christine are both evicted. A rewind button has popped up. What does this mean? Cody, Derek, Caleb consider getting out Frankie. But Frankie wins head of household and plans change. The button is uncovered and they push it. A countdown comes up. 5 days and some odd hours and minutes. Frankie has to decide to put up an ally. Victoria and Cody are up on the nomination block. What's gonna happen? Day number 78. Frankie in Diary says Victoria is the target. She has served her purpose as doing absolutely nothing. Derek in Diary says Cody and Victoria are both allies, but he needs someone who can win comps. That's Cody. Victoria in Diary says she's gonna win the comp, and this warrior princess will make it to the final four. Victoria at this moment gets incredibly delusional and thinks that she is the power player of the season. Soda break. Cody in Diary feels like he is the low man on the totem pole out of the all-guy alliance. Cody and Frankie talk in the pantry. Frankie says, "Don't worry, it'll be okay. I'm not going after you. I'm getting Victoria out." Frankie in Diary says he wants to make it to the final four with Cody, but if the button, something crazy happens, he's okay with Cody going home. You dirtbag! Why do you gotta do that, Frankie? Frankie and Caleb are talking in the head of household room. If Frankie says Victoria makes it to final two, he'll vote for her because it's our own fault. Victoria in Diary is absolutely delusional. She says she's a competition beast. She's the greatest social game player this season. Lots of clips of her being dumb. And will reward Derek with being in the final two. Like, she literally says, I'm going to reward Derek for being with me this season and being loyal to what I say. And he is the Robin to her Batman, which is hilarious. I'm fairly positive they are feeding her these lines. Caleb talks with Cody in the living room and Victoria going home. Loyalty is a big thing. Caleb promises he won't blindside Cody, and I genuinely believe him. Caleb says it has crossed his mind to send Cody home. Oh, shoot. What happened here? Cody in Diary says that if we were really tight, it shouldn't have crossed his mind at all. Good point, but I believe Caleb. In bathroom, Derek and Cody are talking. Says Caleb admitted to him that he may go, that he was an option. Caleb and Frankie are dancing to music upstairs, and Victoria is in Diary. Derek says if he wins Power Veto, he could potentially force Caleb to backdoor him. Am I killing an ally or getting rid of competition? I want to say the dance thing with Frankie and Caleb is really funny. You need to watch that. It's now time to push the button. They're all talking in the kitchen. Derek thinks it's going to be bad. Frankie thinks it'll be great. Cody thinks it's in the middle. Could be good, could be bad. Cody thinks they will be stuck in a room. Could have money. Caleb goes into the room with Cody 4 hours. He screams at it. Caleb, they can't wait. They attempt to stop time. Judy chops. This is probably one of the funniest moments of the whole season. They're just being goofballs. They have nothing else to do. They're just, like, doing karate moves galore. It's actually really funny. It makes me like Cody and Caleb. Caleb catches and attacks a fly. It's pretty funny. I would recommend this scene. It's time for the Power of Veto's competition. everyone will be playing the comp as there are only 5 players in the house, or there's only 5 house guests now, but everyone plays one at a time. It's the BB Freak Show. It's like a carnival kind of thing. Clowns and bearded ladies and elephants, I don't know. Caleb hates clowns and threatens a Judy chop in the diary room. It's a bunch of freak show acts. Basically 3 house guests, our faces are mashed up into like a freak show act. Caleb up first. Basically, they do a express version of everybody except for Caleb. We get to see the whole thing that Caleb does. This is called editing, ladies and gentlemen. This is to make you think one thing when another thing will happen. Welcome to Reality Show TV, where the real and reality happen. Caleb's up first. The first person that was merged together was Amber, Paula, and Zach. Number 2 was Frankie, Christine, and Joey. Number 3 was Cody, Jocasta, and Caleb. Number 4 was Amber, Hayden, and Brittany. Number 5 was Devin, Nicole, and Donnie. Also, he's like, I knew it was Devin because of his receding hairline. I've never seen a guy, his receding hairline so far back in his head. If he wanted to salute in the army, he'd have to go like this. Boom! That was pretty funny. Caleb is getting endearing to me now. Beginning of the season, I didn't like him, but yeah, he's pretty funny. 6, Derek, Hayden, and Victoria. Frankie says something like, this twist is one twisted bitch, something like that. Seems to be having a really tough time. Oh yeah, Frankie's having a tough time. Then Victoria's up next, last woman standing, and needs to secure her safety to make it to the final 4. I'm a photographer, and I notice all the details. Immediately, she's having a tough time. It's just a really quick, Frankie and Victoria and Cody, super fast. Cody is just having fun at it. Derek is last, needs to guarantee safety and to get Cody off the block. He's a cop, so you should be able to remember faces. So now, the results. Who won? Keep in mind, we have the only one they really spent a lot of time on is Caleb, so they want you to think Caleb is going to win. Cody finishes in 12 minutes and 14 seconds. Caleb finishes in 8 minutes and 39 seconds. Victoria is 17 minutes and 18 seconds. Caleb says molasses moves faster than that Victoria. That was funny. Frankie gets 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Frankie, they all got put on notice because of how great a job I did. Derek says it's going to be pretty close. So they reveal his at 6 minutes and 17 seconds. Frankie wins. Everyone's heart sinks like 7 feet. Frankie and Diary, thanks for not backdooring me last week when you had the chance, but you should have got me out last week when you had the chance. Cody and Diary is upset. Victoria crossing her fingers for a BB miracle. Boo! Derek, it's heartbreaking. Unnecessary win. Biggest player. No way he can wash off all the wins. Frankie and Diary is so excited and intends on getting out Victoria, but he has so much power and he likes it. Frankie asks everyone not to kill him. Derek and Cody talk in the pantry. It's unbelievable. They cannot believe that freaking Frankie got another win. Cody and Diary, we shot ourselves in the foot. Derek talks with Victoria. They both say they suck. Derek ends their combo quick so he can kiss butt with Frankie in the pantry. We're final 2. Derek is playing the game hard. Frankie says, I've created a neon target on myself and a legend. Derek adds that, and a legend. Derek and Diary, nothing like standing in the room with someone you know you're coming after them. This is going to be a dogfight real soon. Yeah, I hope it's a dogfight and hope they get that bitch Frankie out. They talk about Jeff and Jordan visiting again, how filthy the house was. Cody was spraying cleanser all over the house, trying to get it nice and tidy again. They decide to clean the whole house. Cody says, the start, he knew he would live in a slobs, but this is revolting. Derek is called into Diary. It's now time for the Team America mission. America wants you to wear down competition by saying there is a rodent in the house. Keep them up for 24 hours. Looks like we're bringing the exterminators back. A zing! Derek goes up to Frankie and the head of household and lets him know what the thing is. They decide to wait until people are wanting to go to sleep, usually at 1 o'clock in the house. 1 a.m. Frankie in diary says it should be okay. We've already had ants. What's wrong with rodents? It's 1:06 a.m. Frankie and Derek are in the kitchen with Victoria. Frankie freaks out. Derek plays along. Frankie does a really good job. Derek's that good straight man to Frankie's like, oh my god, like freaking out. It's pretty funny. Caleb starts looking. Victoria is freaking out as well. Cody jumps on a chair. He's like, I'm not a wuss. This is the top view. I'm a sniper, which is pretty funny. Cody is afraid of them. Frankie screams again. Cody is scared again. Caleb in diary beast mode. It turns into exterminator beast mode. Caleb makes a makeshift trap with, like, food. Victoria and Frankie grab the headlamps. 3:14. Rat Patrol. 4:42. Cody decides to poison the rat. Put bathroom stuff all over the cheese. It's 6:15. It's been over 24 hours since they've been up. Mission accomplished. Victoria wants to go to bed. Derek says, wait for me. Let's go to bed together. She says, okay, Robin. Frankie starts talking about how great he is to himself. 9 competition wins. Caleb has 5. The closest to me is 5. I created a big neon sparkly target. It doesn't look like they're going to beat me, but can't decide what he wants to do. Yeah. How about not win so many competitions, you mont? Frankie is having a hard time deciding what he wants to do for nominations. It's now time for the nomination ceremony. Cody says he doesn't want to see one of his best friends sitting up in the spot, so don't use it on me. Victoria says, congrats, we made top 5. I'm the top girl. You've won the prize. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. Frankie decides to not use the power veto. Well, duh! Cody's in diary says, I should have got Frankie out weeks ago. Victoria is upsetting that she's still on the block. She'll convince the boys that I'm the better choice. Derek says the button is a big deciding factor this week. Caleb says Frankie should have used the veto and backdoored his button out of the daggame house. So yeah, that's about the whole episode right there. I'm really hoping Victoria gets the boot, goes to jury, sees some people. And that's about it. And I hope Derek... I hope the 3-guy alliance can get out Frankie. Yeah, that's about it. Let me know what you guys think. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, all that jazz at London Hawthorne. Share my video. Click an ad, click a commercial on my video. It would really help me out. So refresh this video and click an ad in a commercial. Thanks a lot. The little pop-ups would be great. Thanks a lot for watching. Please share my video. Have a good one.